Parents often ask me how to prepare their children for a high altitude Himalayan trek. I always tell them it's not very difficult. There are a lot of things that you can suggest for children in terms of preparation. But apart from this, I want to tell you that children are a bundle of energy. They are absolutely wonderful in the outdoors. And my trek leaders often tell me that the children are so active, they're so enthusiastic, and they're running all around, and they're very enthusiastic when they're on the trek. And most times they're often leading the team much ahead of the parents. So don't worry about them. At the same time, it's very important to prepare them physically. So I have some suggestions that I can give you how you can prepare your children for a high altitude trek in the Himalayas. At Indiahikes, we always tell our trekkers who are going on treks that running, jogging is very useful and very important. Running and jogging helps to build your cardiovascular endurance. So the same applies even for children. So you can take your children on short distances of runs or jogs. 6 years to 10 years can do distance of 3 kilometers. The elder age group of 11 to 15 can do a little longer distance of 5 kilometers. And in between this, they can have short runs, very fast runs, maybe 200 to 400 meters. They can sprint or they can do fast runs. And I would suggest that they do it at least 3 times a week. And the kids who are not yet into sports, probably this is a great time to introduce them into sports. Sports activities which involve a lot of running is very good, especially football, tennis, cricket, basketball. These are all very good physical exercises, sports activities which help to build their cardiovascular endurance. And again, I would suggest 1 hour every day is good enough for children to play sports. Another activity is skipping. Skipping is very good for children, and I think a lot of children do like skipping. It can be done outdoors, it can be done indoors, so skipping can be done anywhere. You just need a skipping rope for it. Skipping helps in 2 ways. It's good to build your cardiovascular endurance, and it also helps to strengthen your leg muscles, especially your calf and your ankle. And as you know, on a Himalayan trek, this is very important because you're constantly walking for 4 hours, 5 hours every day. So this activity is very good to build the leg muscles. Another activity is staircase climbing. If you're living in apartments and you have staircase, maybe 5 floors or 10 floors, or even less, they can do repetitions. So they can go up the staircase and climb down and do repetitions depending on their age group. Once they're a little comfortable with staircase climbing, you can give them a small backpack to carry, because on the Himalayan trek, they are going to be carrying their own bag, which will have their water bottle and few of the essential day items. So you can give them a small backpack, you can put some items in it, probably a few books or water bottles, just to give it a little bit weight, somewhere between 3 to 4 kgs, depending on the child's age. You can give them the backpack and they can do the staircase climbing. It can be a fun activity for them. You can tell them that this is how you're going to go on a Himalayan trek and this is what you're going to carry and this is how it's going to be. Another activity is the actual hike that you can take your children for. So if you're living close to hills, maybe near Bangalore or Pune or Mumbai, anywhere, if you have hills close by, going on day hikes is very, very useful. This can be a family activity where the family gets together and they are, doing the preparation for the trek as a family, as a team. This will kind of give the children an exposure of how the outdoors are, probably pushing them a little bit out of their comfort zone in terms of how the Himalayan trek is going to be. You can give them a backpack that they can carry on their own. You can put the water bottle in the backpack and you can take them on the trek, and it will give them a good trial as such on how it's going to be on a Himalayan trek. So this will be a good practice for them. Like I said in the beginning, kids do extremely well in the mountains. Don't worry about them, but physical and mental preparation is very important. And these are the things that I've suggested, like running, jogging, staircase climbing, playing sports, going on a hike, skipping. These are all very easy exercises and very good exercises that children can do. We have taken hundreds of children on treks for the past few years. Children have been doing really very well on the trek. So if you have any questions on preparation, anything you need to find out about your child's preparation, you can contact us.